put your name on the block.
Yeah. Yep.
So somebody else can come and do what he did.
Yeah.
And the young men going around being instructed by old fools. Boy, you better go out there and sow your oats.
Yeah.
You sowed yours, where got you at? Sitting in a ditch, drinking wine.
Yeah.
You sowed yours. Nigga want to be a fool like you? Boy, if I had the education y'all getting these days as young people.
That works.
Thank you, brother. Somebody feeling that. Woo, we'd be walking on water.
Hallelujah.
And these young people got the propensity, the opportunity to get this stuff that we didn't get and can do stuff that we've never done. And all they want to do is follow after these crazy people, like 2 Chainz and Nickel and Pickle and all them other names they got out there. They want to dress like them, wear them scanty clothes like them, and look stupid like them. Got eyelashes on so big they'll fan you cool in the summertime. Just blink the eye. Look like a raccoon with all that black stuff around the eye and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody needs to talk about it. What is the message today? Anybody remember? Convince the convicts. If you're a convict, you're going to be convinced today where you're wrong and how to get right. My job is to save you from hell, not to help you get there. Because I feel sorry for the parents going out buying all that stupid stuff to put on their children. Parents buying it.
That's right.
My son, I had the opportunity just to raise 2 of my children from my house the way I wanted to raise them.
Yeah.
2 of them. They never went out without a belt.
That's right.
Because daddy don't believe in sagging. I know where it come from.
That's right.
But daddy worked in the prisons.
That's right. That's right. Hallelujah.
I know where sagging come from.
That's right. That's right.
And boys don't
They
know.
don't even know.
Boys not the only ones that sag.
They don't even know.
Girls sag too.
They would know. They would know.
But it's time for us parents to start standing up and convince our children that they're convicts to the ways of Almighty Yah, and if they don't change, they're going to hell.
Hallelujah.
Oh, that's my baby. I don't want to talk to him like that. Okay. I'll see him when I go to the jailhouse. I guarantee you that. Because you ain't training them. But that police club will.
That's right.
Then they want you to go marching down the street about brutality. Well, you put yourself in that position.
That's right.
And want me to march for you? I'm not marching for you. If you're standing up for what's right, I'll march for it. I'll stand right beside you if it's for what's right.
Hallelujah.
But you're going out there antagonizing people and cussing and doing all. No, that ain't the way we do things. Now, if you were taught that, get them who taught you that to go stand with you. Because I ain't standing with you. I'm very particular. Well, I told y'all, I don't ask the Father for messages that He don't want me to preach. He gives me messages. Because this is not what I wanted to preach. Brother, this is not what I wanted to preach. I had a whole different mindset. And the Father changed that thing around so fast it scared me. I'm sitting at my desk saying, wow, look what you did. And I had to put a title to it, Convincing the Convicts. I didn't know I was going to be preaching this today. But I'm glad I am. Because if there's any point that He steps on my toes, I'm going to shout hallelujah. Because I don't want to be a convict no more. I want to be one that's on His side.
Not the world.
Luke 4:39. Glad to see Bell Rose come in the house. Thank the Father for sending y'all out today. Glad that every time I see you. Luke 4:39. And standing over her, talking about this woman, she had this fever going on. He stood over her, and what did He do? Well, why do you keep on using the word convince and rebuke and reprove? Because see, all of those words mean the same thing. Reprove, rebuke, all that mean the same thing as convince. So look what he did. He rebuked the fever. Okay, now we heard that he rebuked the water. Then he rebuked the water and the wind. Now he rebuking fever. How many of y'all got the power in you now to rebuke fever?
That's right. Hallelujah.
Tell it to go away.
Cancer, anything else.
You got the power in you. How many of y'all received that power? Everybody don't want to use that power. You're kind of scared. I'm going to tell you because I've been where some of y'all are. Yeah. Kind of scared to use that power because you're scared to say, in the name. Rise up and walk. You scared they ain't going to get up. That's why you don't do it. You're afraid that they're not going to get up. And then you're going to look stupid. I'm not going to look stupid. If they don't get up, that ain't on me.
It ain't on you, that's right.
I didn't say get up in the name of Isaac.
That's right.
I said get up in the name of Yahshua HaMashiach, the Son of the Most High Yah.
That's right.
If they don't get up,
That's right.
this wasn't the right time.
Everybody don't be there.
The Father got a special time for you to get up. If you're not getting up right now, that's why he said don't lay hands suddenly on everybody. You gotta follow his spirit. Hallelujah. Some people gotta go through some stuff, Sister Shawn. Some people gotta go through some stuff so they can be brought to understand some stuff. You understand? He gonna put something on you until you get an understanding.
Yeah, I'm a witness to that.
Hallelujah. And once that understanding comes in, watch how things in shackles fall off.
Hallelujah.
Well, y'all ain't shouting.
Hallelujah.
You see, I want shackles. I want all these yokes that you got tied up in to come off of you. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you still running around here as a convict imitating a saint, then I'm going to tell you, you're going to be under that for a long time. Hallelujah. And we can pray all we want to. Undercover. You're going to have to go through your time till you change. The Father going to rebuke you and reprove you until you get it right. Hallelujah. If you didn't want to get it right, you should have never said yes. Hallelujah. To his call. Hallelujah. Somebody in here beside me that's been in the military, they got a line. And before you make the final signature on a piece of paper, they say all who are willing to abide by these laws and join the military service this day, step across that line that's in front of you. See when you do that? You committed. See when the Father calls you out of darkness into the marvelous light, and you step across that line?
That was it.
You committed.
That was it. I was committed. I invested everything.
Then it comes to be like what it said, I think it was John Paul Jones said, it's not for me to ask the question why, but it is but for me to do or die. You got to make up your mind. I want everybody in here to be the convincer and not the convict. We done been convicts long enough. Convicts have broke the law and think they're getting away with it. But you know, every time the siren go off, you don't know if they're coming for you or not. See, death is knocking on doors right now. You wondering, am I next? Worried about that coming. Worried about this coming. Worried about that coming. Who is the one that you serve? You're not convinced that he's able to keep you? Watch this. How many of y'all in here convinced? You ain't got to raise your hand. Just answer it in your heart. How many of y'all are convinced that the Father is not going to let death and nothing else take you out of here until it's a time that he has already designated for you? You ain't going nowhere until it's your time. I look at Brother Paul and I say, woo, everybody don't see Paul the way I see Paul. But Paul, when the Father told Paul, I need you to go to Rome. Paul got beat 3 times in rod. Paul got shipwrecked. Paul got snake bit. Paul got thrown stoned and thrown out the city for dead. Paul countrymen turned their backs on him. Paul went to this, Paul went to that. And you know what? They couldn't kill him. Paul had to go to Rome. Where is the Father sending you? What do you have to do? Are you doing what he called you to do? Are you doing what he chose you to do? Because I'm going to tell you what, the devil can't stop you.
That's right.
Death can't stop you.
That's right. Hallelujah.
But when you get to the end of your journey, you'll be just like Paul and say, I'm now ready.
I'm ready.
But I done ran my race and kept the course. And I kept the faith.
Hallelujah.
And I'm now ready to give
I'm
the
ready,
faith.
Lord. Hallelujah.
I'm running this race and I ain't tired yet.
Ain't tired.
If I get tired, I'll lay on my butt and I say, well, y'all can take over. I'm going to take me a break. Father, wake me up at the last trump. Hello, somebody.
Hallelujah.
But until then, I expect to be here when he comes. That's my expectation.
Got some people that's so good.
I want to be here, see him come through the clouds in the air. And I don't want to say, see, I told you. I don't want that kind of attitude coming out of me. Because my heart is bleeding for people right now. Some I know, some I don't know. But my heart is bleeding for people right now. I'm telling you, when I was witnessing yesterday to two preachers, I was almost in tears. Because they believe this lie, and they're telling these lies to people that believe that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it hurts me to see all these people, a bunch of convicts,
I want to hear the truth.
because they have not been convinced concerning the truth. Some people never received it because they never heard it. Preachers are not telling it. Somebody got to tell the world of sin. Didn't we read Isaiah 58? I heard y'all in here quoting that scripture. And don't spare anybody. If you step on your mama's feet.
That's right.
Trouble. Y'all think it didn't bother me when I went in front of Lavinia and said, Mama, I cannot be a Baptist anymore. She said, what? I said, because the Father told me he going to train me. I'm going to preach what he wants me to preach. She said, do that. See what she gave me to go ahead? I didn't care what nobody else said. That was my queen.
Hallelujah. Amen.
My king died when I was about 7 years old, but my queen was still living, baby. And if she said that's it, that was it.
That was it.
Didn't worry about what nobody else said. Now, you know, the disciples had it bad, y'all. I'm just telling you, there was a bunch of convicts. Y'all look at me kind of strange. The disciples was a bunch of convicts. And you know when they got it right? Nobody ain't answering. Y'all must be scared in here.
When?
Who said, what you say? They're Pentecost. That's when they got it right.
Yes.
Because even when they was with the Messiah, they were doing some silly stuff. Look at this verse right here. Luke 9:55. They're going against these people who calling down fire from heaven and doing all that. And they say, look what they said here. Look. But having turned, he rebuked his disciples and said, you don't know what spirit you are. Y'all don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, they won't call fire.
Y'all been walking with me, living with me, eating with me, sleeping with me.